we want to talk about guns that are some of my favorite designs ever in history, I think we got to talk about none other than the grease gun. This is a Umarex Legends grease gun that I picked up. I think back in I want to say I think it was late October that I picked this thing up. Anyways, I really love this. It's a BB gun. It's a I don't think there's an airsoft version of this. I mean, there's probably a lot of there's probably a lot of like uh, AEG electric airsoft versions of this gun, but I don't think they make a gas blowback um, version of that gun though. I think this is the closest thing you're going to get to a gas blowback version. Um, it's it's blowback, but like with BB guns, I don't think they're fully blowback. So like if you ever do get a BB gun that's blowback, it's either like kind of halfway blowback because the round is so small, or it's like some sort of other type of gun like a lever action or a revolver or something like that. So, but you know, they're just two different guns for two different hobbies. This particular one, I thought was pretty cool, since the grease gun has such such a kind of like homemade look to it. I thought it'd be cool just to give it like these duct tape accents. Like I put duct tape on the grip, and I got duct tape for this training bayonet. So I just thought it'd be cool just to have like some sort of blade just makeshift onto the barrel of this thing. So, um, I don't really know much about the grease gun in terms of like its history and stuff. You know, which is weird because I know a lot about guns, but I just really don't know much about this. I mean, I know that it was produced by like either General Electric or General Motors. And what's interesting too about this is like this little hatch, this little hatch. If you ever take like a city bus and you see like the windows, this is like the exact same type of like mechanism that they have to open up the windows. So it's just kind of funny. Um, yeah, it's a little bit bent, but here's the training knife that I'm using as a bayonet. It's just a cold steel training knife. I bought it years ago when I was 16, and uh, I think it adds a little bit to it. I mean, it's not perfect by any stretch of the means, but you know, definitely interesting. And you know, I can even kind of use it sort of for sparring. You know, just to see how that is. Um, Definitely interesting on this type of gun. Not really a spearish so much as it is just like a weird kind of sword that like where like the grip is longer than the blade type of thing, which you know, which is all right, but you know, um, so with this particular version of mine too, I have uh, I have six mags. You know, I just wanted to show you real quick. I got some extra mags right here because I love this gun. You know, and I don't really get extra magazines until unless if I truly love a gun. So, um, so yeah, you know, pull it up here, you thumb it, so, and then voila. So, and one thing I kind of noticed about shooting this, it's real fun to shoot. But like one thing I kind of noticed was that I think this type of gun was meant to be shot with two fingers, because you look at it, and I might just have like smaller hands or something, but if you look at it right here, I get a full grip on the grip of a gun by using two fingers. And If I do that like here, I don't get a full grip on the gun. And the gun's heavy. So I kind of think that this was made where people were supposed to use the trigger, supposed to shoot it with the trigger with two fingers. So, and interestingly enough, when I tried shooting it with two fingers on the gun, it actually shot pretty well. Like it was a lot easier to control. It made a lot more sense. Even like I mean, there's not much of a recoil on a BB gun, but there is some. But it even kind of reduced the recoil a little bit on it. Um, uh, I mean, another reason why I think that is because look at the trigger on these things. Look at how reinforced they are. Like, why is it so reinforced if they're not wanting you to use two hands to shoot it or two fingers to shoot it? So, but that's just my take on it. I think this right now is currently the best SMG replica that I own. It's my favorite. So, I don't know what else I have to compare it to. Really, I mean, I did get this earlier, and I'll be talking about this later on. But I got this right here. This is a fun gun too, and this ejects shells. So yeah, you just see this action. Cool. All right. Have a good night, everybody.